I'm on a weight loss journey, and this delicious meatloaf is gonna give me 18 grams of protein. Check it out. Let me show you how I made it. First, we're gonna saute some onion and garlic here. I'm using red onion, but you can honestly use whatever type of onion you want. I went ahead and chopped just about over a quarter of the onion, but I think next time I'm gonna use less. Then I chopped up my garlic here. I used 4 whole cloves of garlic. Use as much or as little as you want. To get those onions and garlic sauteed down, I went ahead and heated some ghee in my pan. And then we're just gonna season the onion and garlic and let them saute just for a few minutes. Okay, I may have gone a little over a few minutes, but that's okay. Here I used 2 packs of ground beef. One was 15% fat and the other was 4% fat. Both had 21 grams per serving of protein. Dump those puppies right in. I then cracked 2 eggs. Then for the ketchup, I used about 1/3 of a cup, a few splashes of Wash Your Sister sauce, and if you haven't used this Green Goddess seasoning from Trader Joe's, it's great on everything. A little pepper, some extra salt, and then I went in with the breadcrumbs. I had about a quarter, maybe just a little over a quarter left, and I did about a quarter Parmesan cheese as well. Dump those onions and garlic in. Here's the fun part. I always have blue gloves around, so I went ahead and put that on, rinsed the glove off, mixed it all up, and then I used foil, put a little oil on the bottom, and then we are just gonna pile in that meat and shape it to your liking. Since I don't have a regular loaf pan, I just squeezed it in the center, and then I put a couple pieces of foil so it keeps its shape. The oven was preheated to about 365 degrees. I'm gonna put it in there for about 40 minutes, take it out, and then put the sauce on. For the sauce, I put about 1/4 of a cup of ketchup, again, a few splashes of Wash Your Sister sauce, and then I forgot about the brown sugar, but I'm adding it here, 2 teaspoons, and I mix that up really, really well. That's gonna go on top of the meatloaf to give it that nice caramelized taste and look. Here's the meatloaf halfway. I am just basting it with the sauce. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. Just cover it all up as much as you can and then put it back in the oven for about 40 more minutes. I checked my temp on this. Alexa said 150 degrees is well done for a meatloaf. So here's my trusty temperature. We could see it was just under 160 degrees here, which I'd rather it be a little overcooked than undercooked at all. This meatloaf smelled so good, and by the size of it, I knew we were definitely gonna have leftovers. 3 ounces of this is gonna give me 18 grams of protein. Double it up, and you got 36 grams of protein.